Good morning, everyone. I'm here with you with the topic fiber to fabric. We will discuss about the remaining part of this chapter. Earlier, we talked about wool. In this video, we will talk about silk. Silk fibers are also animal fibers. The rearing of silkworms for obtaining silk is called sericulture. Sericulture is a very old occupation in India. India produces plenty of silk on a commercial scale. Before we discuss the process of obtaining silk, it is necessary to know the interesting life cycle of the silk moth. Silk fibers are used for weaving silk cloth. Can you imagine that the soft silk yarn is as strong as a comparable thread of steel? Here we have life history of silk moth. Silk moth is also an example of insect. As usual, silk moth have 4 life stages in its life history: the egg, larva, pupa and adult. After copulation, a female silk moth lays hundreds of eggs at a time. The eggs are stored carefully on a strip of cloth or paper and sold to silkworm farmers. The farmers keep eggs under hygienic condition and under suitable condition of temperature and humidity. The eggs are warmed to a suitable temperature for a larvae to hatch from egg. This is done when mulberry trees bear a fresh crop of leaves. The larvae called caterpillar or silk moth eat day and night and increase enormously in size. The larvae are kept in clean bamboo trays along with freshly chopped mulberry leaves. After 25 to 30 days, the caterpillars stop eating and move to a tiny chamber of bamboo in a tiny tray of spin cocoon. The caterpillar or silkworm spin the cocoon inside which develop the silk moth. Now the types of silk. There is a variety of silk moth which look very different from one another, and the silk yarn they obtained is different in texture. That is, they may be coarse, smooth or shiny. Thus we can classify silk into tussar silk, munga silk, kosa silk, etc. The most common silk moth is the mulberry silk moth. The silk fiber from the cocoon of this moth is soft, lustrous and elastic and can be dyed in beautiful colors. So, mulberry silk is the most common, or tussar silk is the most commonly used silk in India. Now, processing silk. A pile of cocoon is used for obtaining silk fibers. The cocoons are kept under the sun or boiled or exposed to steam. The silk fibers separated out. The process of taking out thread from the cocoon for use as silk is called reeling the silk. Reeling is done in special machines which unwind the threads or fibers of silk from the cocoon. Silk fibers are then spun into silk thread which are woven into silk cloth by weaver. Here we have picture of mulberry rearing of mulberry silkworm. This picture shows how silkworm develops. I am going to share a video with this to make you learn or better learn this topic.
I'm sure you all know about silkworms. The life of a silkworm starts when a female moth lays eggs on mulberry leaves. After some time, these eggs hatch into larvae. Now, what are these larvae known as? Any guesses? Right. These larvae are known as caterpillars or silkworms. Slowly, these caterpillars grow in size by feeding only on the mulberry leaves. The next stage in the life cycle of a silkworm is pupa. When the caterpillar has grown large enough, it starts weaving a net around itself so that it can easily hold itself in that net. It now secretes a fiber made of protein, which solidifies and hardens when exposed to air for some duration of time. This is known as the silk fiber. Caterpillars continue to spin silk fiber till they get completely covered by them. This silk covering in which a silkworm covers itself is known as a cocoon. Further development of silkworm takes place inside the cocoon. After some time, the pupa enters the adult stage and emerges out of the cocoon as a moth. The entire process thus continues and is known as the life cycle of a silkworm.
Now, summary of this chapter. In this chapter, we learn silk comes from silkworms and wool is obtained from sheep, goat and yak. Hence, silk and wool are animal fibers. The hairs of camel, llama and alpaca are also processed to yield wool. In India, mostly sheep are reared for getting wool. Sheep hair is sheared off from the body, secured, sorted, dried, dyed, spun and woven to yield wool. Silkworms are caterpillar of silk moth. During their life cycle, the worms spin cocoon of silk fiber. Silk fibers are made up of a protein. Silk fibers from cocoons are separated out and reeled into silk thread. Weavers weave silk thread into silk cloth. Now we have some assessment questions related to this topic. First, match the words of column A and those given in column second. In column 1 given skewering, mulberry leaves, yak and cocoon. In column second we have 5 options: yield silk fibers, wool yielding animals, food of silkworm, reeling, cleaning, sheared skin. Now we have to match these. First, the skewering. From the slide we earlier discussed, we know that scouring is cleaning of sheared skin. So we can match 1 with E. Second, mulberry leaves. Mulberry leaves are food of silkworm, so the correct option is C. Yak is wool yielding animals, and from cocoon we get silk fiber, so we can match 4 with A. With hope you understand this chapter. Thank you and have a nice day.